Welcome again. Welcome to Divine Touch Technologies. If you are new here, please subscribe and click a notification bell icon so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Today, I'll be focusing on creating a YouTube channel art, and this will be a two-part series. So feel free to join me and let's start. Here we have a channel art template, that is, we have it on the right, and here we'll be recreating or creating a YouTube channel art that might resemble the one we have here. So please join me and let's start. So first we need to have almost 4 rectangles, the outer one being the bigger one, followed by this one, then this one, then the last one here. Again, the darker side is where our text will go. Meaning these are the parts when the text or the graphic that you're displaying spills over this lines here. It might not be seen in your YouTube channel. So let me start by going through the first one, which is 2560 by 1440. So I'll have a rectangle here, then I'll kind of draw just a random one before we narrow down to these figures, which is 2560. Then down here we have 1440, and I press enter. And one thing to note, as you can see, it is much bigger than what we have here. And let me see the measurements. One thing that I've noted here is the the units. They have to be in pixels. So let's repeat that again. Let me delete the big one here, and then let me also come up with a different rectangle. The top part should be 2560 by 1440. Then you press enter. There it is. That is the bigger rectangle that we need. I can also press the P key so that it centers the rectangle. 2, we go for a different one. So in this case, I'll just draw again that way. And for purposes of seeing the difference between these rectangles, let me put this color to the first rectangle. Then this one, I'll have it in green. So the green one, which is this one here, is 2560 by 423. So let's see that again. So which is 2560 by 423. Let's press enter. There it is. I'll also press the P key to center it so that it kind of aligns the middle of this big rectangle. Number 3, we need to go for this one, 1855 by 423. I'll go for another rectangle, just draw it that way. Let's go for 1855 by 423. Then we press enter. And then let's have this in orange color, and we press P so that it aligns the center, which is this one here. Let's go for the last one, which is 1546 by 423. Let's do that. I'll go for another rectangle, just draw it annually then we measure. It seems we've escaped one of those. Let's see, let's confirm. This one is 1856, not 55. There it is. Then this last one should be 1546, which is right there. So 1546 by 423. Press enter, then we give it a color, let's say that one. Then we press letter P. So the template is complete. We've replicated this particular template in our set here. That means we need to take this one aside, then we focus on this one here. Let's magnify that. So this is our text area, then the text and graphics will spill over this side and this other side. So let me do away with these colors by clicking on this mark here. Come to this one, and then the last one. Let's try by adding a sample text inside here. Let's say Divine Church Technologies, and then we choose a nice font over here. The one I like is this one here. Then we can make it bigger so that it covers this section here. If you have any graphic, we can import that from here, and in this case I'll just go through some of the images that I have on my machine so that we make this as short as possible. I have images right here. So let's say we have a logo here, so we might position that over there in the center. We might also have this background here. We can have that to cover the whole. I know this might be a big image, but for this purpose I'll just power clip it to the bigger circle, which is this one here, and make it cover the whole section. There it is. Then we will use a different font color. Then we go for let's see if we can get other images here. Any image that will help us to achieve a simple but nice. You can have some borders, but I doubt that one will work because it doesn't have a transparent background. Let's say we have this image here, down here. Remember, we are doing this just for purposes of showing you how you can achieve this. We can have this one here, over there, then make text to come over the graphic, so order to front of that, so it look nice. Again, I might decide to put this one along the edge, not edge but through this area here. So let me resize it so that it fits. Sorry, there it is. And then I'll also power clip inside this place, and then I need to make it to so that it covers this section here. There it is, and I finish by doing that. I also need to remove the outline for this case by right clicking over there. These two here, we need to remove the outline. The outer one we also remove, and let's say we need another text down here. Say for quality service. Quality service. And then maybe I have both of these, shift and click this, and I center them. Center. Let me grab both of this. No. So I think I'll have to use, then can have a different color over there, an orange over here. That might not be feasible. Black, no. So I have red, yeah, it might be feasible, but for purposes of just showing you how you can achieve that. Let's say this is your completed YouTube channel art, and you want to place this in your YouTube channel. In this case, I need to export this. I'll export this to my desktop. So let's export that in a JPG format. JPG format. And let's export that to our desktop. Let's wait for it to display, then we click OK. This might take some time depending on the type of machine that you're using. There it is, but we still have a graphic on this other side and up down this page, so let's cancel that. And then we also marquee around the only object that we want to export. Click on the export button, then we take this key here, then export. This will make it kind of faster. There it is. Then we click OK. We are done with this part, so let's minimize this and go to our YouTube channel. In YouTube channel, you go to where your image up here is seen, and come to your channel. Of course, mine is already loaded. Then we click on this particular part here, so that you replace, if you don't have YouTube channel art already, then click on select from your computer. Remember, we saved the earlier channel art to our desktop, so we click on the desktop, then we scroll down until we access our YouTube channel art. Click on it, then click open. wait for it to upload, and it will preview for you the 3 platforms that is on a desktop, a TV, and your mobile phone. So let's say we are satisfied with this. You click select, and your channel will have been updated. Welcome and enjoy.